Hello, sports fan, and welcome to the Packs for Breakfast lineup. That's right, we're going to do a batting lineup. Now, the reason I have these two gentlemen here, this is our starting pitcher and our closer that we have picked on all these things that I've done. I've gone through every position, and I have picked the starting lineup. I have picked the players that are going to play in the field, and we've done this every Sunday, 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Chris and I open up a bunch of packs of cards. Now this weekend, we're doing garbage pail kids, so there will be no all-star team. but I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now where I pick my all-star teams. Now the reason I put the pitchers up there is because the pitchers aren't going to bat. We're going to do the batting lineup. We're going to go 1 through 9. And the pitchers, we're gonna say they're American League, or we're just going with new school rules. No pitcher hitting. So I just want the pitchers up there because when you do the thumbnail for the video, sometimes it just picks a thumbnail at random. So I want something always up on the screen so it doesn't just look like a blue thing with the keyboard. So this is all of our cards right there. That's all of them. It's hard to see. They're glaring. It's very tough. But this is where we're going to come up with our batting lineup. Now, I think the easiest one, I'm going to put the first one up there. The easiest one for leadoff hitter is one of the greatest leadoff hitters to ever play. And that will be Rickey Henderson. Rickey Henderson is going to lead off for us. That is one of the greatest leadoff hitters. He has the most home runs by a leadoff hitter. He's got the most stolen bases in history. He is unbelievably great. We've recently lost him. Rest in peace, Rickey. But now we have a guy that's going to set the table for us. Now, who would be a good guy that could bunt? He's got a good batting average. Has over 3,000 hits. In fact, batting second, he even plays second base. That's right, Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio is going to bat second. Now, I know it's like we're going to have to kind of figure out the spacing on these cards because there's going to be 9 of them across the screen. Now, when we think of our third hitter, second hitter, that's pretty good. But third hitter, you're looking for a guy that's got a good batting average, can maybe get Rickey in from second because he'll probably be on second at that point. But you also want a guy with a little bit of pop in his bat because you want to protect your cleanup hitter. So the guys I have that could fit that role that are going to be in probably the 3, 4, 5 spots in some way would be Aaron Judge, Ken Griffey Jr., and Albert Pujols. These are all incredibly good hitters, all with a ton of home runs, over 600 home runs. Well, Aaron Judge still doesn't have 600 home runs, but out of the group, he's the only one that's hit 60 home runs in a season. I don't think Pujols has hit 60 in a season. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I never really looked up if he ever did 60 in a season. But Aaron Judge has done it. But when you're thinking third, Griffey doesn't have, I think, as much pop in his bat as Pujols and Judge. But he's got a lot of pop in his bat. He hits for great average. He's got a sweet swing. I guarantee you, he'll get Rickey home. We're going to have Ken Griffey Jr. bat third, which leaves us with a cleanup hitter in the 5-hole. The cleanup hitter, you got Albert Pujols with over 700 career home runs. Only 4 guys have ever done it. He's one of them. And you got Aaron Judge, who I think will be a guy that gets over 700 career home runs. I really do. I think this guy is super talented, and he can launch the ball a long way. I think a few more. I think probably if he can average 45 in the next 4 or 5 seasons, he should do it. To me, I love the fact that I think Judge is probably the better home run hitter. I'm gonna put Aaron Judge as our cleanup hitter. That means Albert Pujols is gonna be the 5 hitter. I'll tell you something right now. Aaron Judge is protected. He is very protected because you can't walk Judge to get to Pujols. So it's like Judge is going to get to swing the bat. And Griffey being in front of him, you can't just waste bad pitches. you're going to have to show some of your good stuff to get Griffey out, which means Judge is going to see that from the on deck circle. So Judge will have a little bit of a read on what the pitcher is doing, because you're not going to get Griffey out with junk. So now, sixth, we have Nolan Arenado, Mookie Betts, Ivan Rodriguez, and Ozzie Smith left. I think we all know where Ozzie's hitting, but Arenado, Mookie Betts, and Ivan Rodriguez. Arenado is a very good home run hitter, so is Ivan Rodriguez. It's tough to think of where I'm going to put these guys. And Mookie Betts could give you a little bit of speed right after you got another power guy. It's almost like having, if Judge or Pujols clear the bases, you know what we need? I think this is the time to bring up Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts in the 6th hole could get us another pretty speedy guy back on the base pads again, and really maybe reset the table. Although you're probably maybe going to have an out or two at that point, but it's good to have a guy like Mookie Betts hitting right there, which means the real contention is Arenado and Ivan Rodriguez. I almost think they're kind of the same hitter, so it really doesn't matter where you put them. Traditionally, catchers hit 8th, so we're going to put Arenado out there at 7th. Oh, Class A is covered now. We're going to put Ivan Rodriguez at number 8. That seems to be a classic place where a lot of catchers have hit in their career, although Ivan Rodriguez deserves better. But unfortunately, there's so many good hitters in that lineup. And then we're going to put the Wizard batting 9th. I don't think that is a surprise. So there's your lineup. Ricky Henderson leading off, Craig Biggio batting 2nd, Ken Griffey Jr. to protect Aaron Judge and to probably drive in Ricky. Aaron Judge to hit a home run. Period. It probably won't be a grand slam, but hit a home run, because it's like I doubt you're going to walk all 3 of those first guys. So Aaron Judge, he's going to be up there. He's going to hit a home run. He's going to drive in Biggio or Griffey, whoever's still on base after Griffey gets Ricky home. And maybe Griffey hits a home run and Aaron Judge just hits a solo shot. But you know what? You can't just ignore him, because Albert Pujols is going to come up behind him. So if you walk him, Albert Pujols will hit the 2-run homer. Then you reset the table with Mookie Betts in 6th. Arenado moves him along, gets a nice little base hit. Mookie's on 3rd. Ivan drives him in, and Ozzie might be your first out of the inning. That's all-star for now.